Hello, this is Ivan Harris, Senior, coming back to you once again with a very, very important video. In this video, I want to talk about success, but I want to talk about it from this standpoint. I've touched on it before, but today I want to focus on focus. There are various aspects to get to success, and one of the key ingredients to getting to success is focus. Focus. It's like 99% of it. Focus. What do you mean? Most people lack focus and determination, and that is why they will never, ever, ever reach success. See, a lot of people talk a good game when it comes to being successful and working a business and so on and so forth, or just in life doing various things to be successful. But then when it comes to taking action and actually doing it, they are MIA, missing in action. And in fact, they're missing due to a lack of action. Well, what's the problem? It's the same problem that has been going on for the longest time, for years and years and years. Folks, listen. There are only 1% of Americans that are wealthy due to God's blessing and with God's help. There's only 1% of Americans that are wealthy. Somebody says, well, Ivan, why? Why? Okay, let's answer that question. The whole truth, nothing but the truth. Here it is. The reason why a lot of other people are not in that 1% of Americans who are wealthy is because most people would rather make excuses than make money. And they're not willing to take a risk. But mainly, they would rather make excuses than make money. People are very good at making excuses. That's what they do. And that's why they don't make the money. Now, you have mentors in your life, people who are helping you, striving to show you the right way to go. And when those people start telling you, and say, I'm a mentor too, and I've done this. You start telling people about how they should do it and what's going to help them, be successful. And when you call them out on their inconsistency, when they start being inconsistent and making excuses, guess what they do? They get mad and quit. Can I tell you what that will get for you? That will get you nothing but broke and frustrated. And that's not a good place to be. See, most people are not going to get to success because they lack the stamina, the fortitude to stick with something long enough for it to happen. They want it quick, fast, and now. And when it doesn't come quick, fast, and now, they get frustrated and want to jump and go somewhere else. You understand me? If it doesn't jump in their lap, then now they're frustrated and they want to go somewhere else. Folks, I can tell you right now, that's not how success comes, and it's not how it works. Success is going to come to those who will stay focused long enough for it to get there. I liken it to a person trying to get through a brick wall with a sledgehammer. Okay? Now, you're told to break through that wall, the brick wall, with a sledgehammer. Just make one hole. Now, one of two things happens. On the one hand, there are people who stand there looking at the sledgehammer, and guess what they do? That's right, make excuses. Oh, the sledgehammer's too big. It's too heavy. I don't have enough time to do it. Am I the only one that's going to be breaking this hole? Where's everybody else? I'm the only one doing it. And all the time that you're there making excuses, the hole is still not being made. And time is passing by. How does the hole get made? It gets made by consistent, persistent, focused effort. Hitting that sledgehammer in that weak spot in that wall, finding that spot, and keep hitting right on that spot again, again, and again until you have a breakthrough. A breakthrough. and you're able to make that hole in that wall. How did it happen? By talking it to death? No. Through consistent effort. Working until you got that hole in that wall with that sledgehammer consistently. The same is true in life. If you understand that, you'll understand this. Success is not going to just jump in your lap. It's going to come to those who will focus their minds and focus their attention on their goal. A lot of people don't even know what their goals are, but that's for another video. But the bottom line is, if you are in a business, if you're in a company or wherever you are, make sure that you're where you need to be and everything else is in place. If all of that's the case, stop making excuses. Stop blaming your sponsor. Stop blaming everybody else. Look in the mirror and take ownership of your success or failure. If I succeed or fail, I can't blame anybody else but myself. I didn't make, somebody else didn't make me quit, in other words. I quit. If you quit, you quit. So stop blaming everybody else for your success or failure. If it is to be, it's up to me. And it's up to you. You've got to make the decision whether you're going to go forward or whether you're going to quit. But my friend, haven't you quit long enough? So many people I see working their businesses, and it doesn't go fast enough for them, and it's not going quick enough for them. It reminds me of the movie. You know the movie I'm talking about. With the dog. The dog says, "You are my master, and I love you. Squirrel!" That's how most people are with their business. They cannot stay focused enough, or they will not stay focused enough, because they're jumping around chasing all these different rabbits and they catch nothing. Folks, if you learn nothing else from this video, please understand that you will never reach success until you make up in your mind to stay on Success Street. If you just stay there, stay focused with your company, work consistently, and stay there. When everybody else flakes out and leaves, you'll be the one standing, and you'll be one of the 1% of Americans that's wealthy. Why? Because you stuck it out. Ask Tony Robbins. Ask Les Brown. Ask Zig Ziglar. Ask any of these people who've reached success. They'll tell you horror stories about what happened to them on the way to success. But stop blaming everybody else and take ownership of your success. It's your business. If they've got a business office, they've got customer service or what have you, you got a website or what have you, do what it takes to be successful and stop blaming everybody else. It's time for you to take ownership. It's time. It's time. But focus and determination is what's going to get you there. Nothing else will do. Stop looking around at everything else. Somebody comes at you one way and telling you about another thing, or somebody's telling you about the next best thing, or here, there, and everywhere. Focus on what you have. Because it's the people that focus that turn out to be the top money earners in their company. Because they didn't give up. They didn't blame anybody else. They rolled up their sleeves and went to work. Let me ask you a question. What are you going to allow permission to control your life? Is it going to be excuses, fear, and ultimate failure? Or will it be focus, success, and reaching your dreams? My friend, if you focus and stick in here and hang in tight and don't let anybody deter you, you will be one of the ones that will say, boy, it was hard, but I made it. And guys, you've heard me say this before, and I'll tell you again. It's crowded at the bottom. But my friends, there is no crowding at the top. There's plenty of room, because there's only a few people who will rise to the occasion to make it to the 1% of Americans. The rest of the people will make excuses and never make it, will never reach success, because they'll continue to make excuses. The old adage is true. Remember, you can make excuses or make money. I changed that a little bit. You can make excuses or reach success. You cannot do both. What do you want in life? If you want it, you got to just go and get it. It's right here for you. Take it. It's yours. With God's help, it's yours. Take it. And stop making excuses. Focus. Get to your dreams. Don't let excuses, don't let fear, don't let other people telling you what you can and cannot do. Don't let any of that nonsense deter you. Focus on your goal. Make it, set it, and get it done with God's help. I hope that helped you this evening, and I hope you'll listen to this video and leave here with a determined mind that you will reach success. Focused, stay on Success Street, and don't get off. Don't let anybody steal your dream. They're dream stealers. Don't let them steal your dream. I believe in you. You can make it. You're a winner, and you can do it with God's help. Take care, and God bless.